another showdown video? You know that Strongest Battlegrounds is beta, right? Or literally any other Battlegrounds game? Today, I'm going to be ranking every character in Sonic Showdown, so that you know what characters are good and what characters are bad, what characters to use and not to use, basically. So, let me introduce you to how we're going to be ranking the characters. So here we got strengths and weaknesses. So we list the character's strengths and weaknesses and weigh them out so that we can determine a rank that will appear here. And of course, it's the classic Sonic ranking system from A, which is the best, and E, which is the worst. And of course, I'm going to be showing off combos while yapping in the background, giving my general thoughts and opinions on these characters. So, yeah, let's get started. Of course, we start off with the one, the only, Sonic T Hedgehog. His strengths include easy combos, great counter, amazing awakening, plus mastery, and one of the most up-to-date characters. Weaknesses include predictable moves, and his combos really depend on the server that you're in. Overall, he gets a B tier because he's one of the most balanced characters in the game. Sonic, well, he's unique. His combos are not confirmed combos because you can, well, ragdoll cancel out of them and block the little Grand Slam move. He also, even if you do get the combo off, doesn't do a lot of damage compared to a lot of other characters like Tails, Amy, Shadow, and yeah. I know it's gonna be a little weird that I said that Sonic, of all characters, is balanced even though he has a one-shot that can kill 2017X. Like, if they change that, then that's good. They shouldn't kill the raid boss. But, anyways, yeah, he's balanced. The one-shot is pretty easy to avoid because you could just do this little trick called boosting away from the move. It's extremely obvious whenever they do it, so, you know, you just run, man. And obviously, Dark Sonic is also extremely busted, but, I mean, he's less busted than whenever he was released, so I'll give him a pass. Overall, Sonic is very balanced compared to a lot of the older characters that we have, and deserves to be.
Let him cook! Let him cook now!
Tails is a very unique character. His strengths include great range, amazing awakening, easy combos, and fast moves that are unpredictable. His weaknesses include janky spin dash, and overall the homing attack being kinda useless. Overall, Tails is kind of a really, really good character. Busted even. So he deserves an A tier. So Tails kind of plays like a mastermind character. You keep your range and annoy the enemy a little bit until you can find an opening for your combo, and then you go in and deal a lot of damage. That's kind of how I play him a lot, and that's a really, really good playstyle. Plus, his awakening is probably the best damage awakening in the game, next to Shadows or something like that. Like, it's so busted in damage. Seriously. Of course, he has a little bit of things to work out, like the bugs and the tracking. But overall, I think he definitely deserves the A tier. Oh, and the homing attack for his spin dash is useless. I never use it except for like just getting a little bit of damage in. So yeah, that's why I call it useless. I don't have a Knuckles avatar, so bear with the bacon hair. Knuckles' strengths include great damage, amazing combos, amazing awakening, very easy combos to understand, and his spin dash guard breaks, so it's good against block spammers. And Knuckles' only weakness includes homing attack being absolutely useless because, you know, homing attack sucks. And that's Knuckles. Oh my god, he's OP. Knuckles has always been the underrated character that nobody pays attention to until somebody extremely good uses him. He's absolutely a monster whenever it comes to, well, killing people. Now, he doesn't have an extremely long combo, but he makes up for that with damage. And damage, he does. With his awakening, it's probably rivaling Shadow, Tails, Sonic. Like, he has one of the best awakenings in the game, if you can get the combo right. And of course, the cinematic move, which is a one-time use thing, isn't like as OP as it was before because it doesn't get rid of all of the opponent's awakening bar, which is good because I found it stupid that it did that. But that's just my opinion. Overall, he's an extremely good fighter, but nobody uses him. Which, honestly, is probably the better outcome for, like, all of us. So, yeah. Now that you know Knuckles is probably a demon, you can go try him out. he is Knuckles. Rougher than the rest of them. The best of them. Do I even need to introduce the ultimate life form himself? His strengths include amazing damage, a guard breaker, one of the most OP awakenings in the game, and probably the most longest cinematic in Battlegrounds history with his last move. His weaknesses include easy parries, and kind of confusing combos for starters. Overall, he gets an A tier, dude. Shadow is extremely busted, and the devs know that, so they're reworking his base and awakening moveset so that he's less like a god in the game. He probably has one of the most confusing combos a little bit because all of them ragdoll your opponent. But once you get it down, there's nobody that can stop you. And unlike Knuckles, which is the underrated character, everybody knows that Shadow is him. Is him. And if you watch the background footage, he probably has the most longest awakening combo in the game, if you could pull this off, of course. But, yeah. So, I guess I can ramble on about something else while he just has probably a whole movie worth of a combo. He was made in the year of Shadow, so of course they had to outdo themselves. He was also kind of busted before he got his first rework. So, yeah, that's a little fun fact. They just seem to can't just not make him a literal god. Oh, is Shadow done in the background? Is Shadow finally done with his combo? Okay. Okay, good. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about his cinematic move. That is the longest finisher in any Battlegrounds game. Seriously. I can take a lot of, like, insult to, like, finishers. I'm a very cool-headed person whenever it comes to the Battlegrounds stuff. But my god, I rage quit sometimes whenever I get finishered by Shadow. Because the cutscene is ridiculously long. It's like so insulting to me that I just rage quit. And a lot of people, whenever I use Shadow, also rage quit. So I never blame them whenever they do that. But my god, why did they just... Please. I know you guys extremely cooked with this cutscene, but never do this again with any other character. My god. So, yeah, that's Shadow the Hedgehog, and overall, he is the ultimate life form, and deserves his A tier. For some reason, the whole server targets you whenever you hear this character, Amy the Hedgehog. Her strengths include an extremely good damaging combo, one of the easiest combos in the game, can heal, and can buff herself. Weaknesses include a meh awakening, and overall is kind of outdated. Oh, and ridiculously long cooldowns, so a B tier. She is not bad in any regards. Her damage output is great, even if she doesn't have a damage boost. But her damage boost makes her extremely OP. And she's an extremely simple character. She doesn't do anything flashy, just simple. Her awakening is okay, but it could be better. So, yeah, hopefully we do get a little bit of a rework soon. Overall, she's kind of like in the Knuckles department. She's extremely good, but not a lot of people use her. And for some reason, a bunch of people target her whenever she exists. Whenever I play her, for some reason. I don't know why. Her moves are also extremely, well, weak against EXEs because, well, counter. So her awakening kind of sucks against the EXEs or any character that has a counter. Overall, she definitely deserves the B tier, but she is not bad at all. She's extremely good. So, yeah, play her if you really just want a simple character. That's it. I don't have a Rouge avatar, so here's Cletus. Rouge's strengths include being a good zoner, being a good guard breaker, and is good at range. Her weaknesses include bad damage, horrible against counter characters, and overall bad awakening. Overall, she deserves a D tier. She isn't horrible, but she's pretty bad. Now, I know, like, the two Rouge mains that exist are gonna disagree with me, but yeah, she really does suck. Mostly because any counter character can just, well, counter her, and she's not really good whenever it comes to her awakening. Her awakening was extremely rushed, I feel like, or just not even thought of, really. She was just mostly put in the game just to satisfy the interesting people of the Sonic community. And overall kind of feels out of place whenever it comes to her moveset. So, yeah. Also, she doesn't have any cinematic moves. She also doesn't have any confirmed combos. And her counter just sucks. Her counter is horrible. So, yeah. This is the best Rouge footage I could get. Overall, she definitely deserves D tier. Not E tier because she isn't unplayable. But definitely D tier. Yeah. So, overall, this is part 1 of the character ranking videos that I'm going to be doing. If this video does well, I'm going to do more ranking on, well, the other characters, because there's just a lot of characters in Sonic Showdown. So, yeah, this part of the video took extremely long because of how much I had to make sure that I got all my facts right, and just, I also had to playtest all the characters in this game. But of course, I'm just gonna stop here, and if this video does well, then yeah, I'll make more. So, yeah. If you like the video, then consider leaving a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then consider subscribing. That'll be for me for now. I'm gonna take a little tiny 2-day break or something. Yeah. Bye-bye.